On North Carolina's Outer Banks, homes that once had ocean views are now crumbling into the surf. Coastal erosion and rising seas have been eating away at the shoreline. And as the ocean moves closer, homeowners are facing not just property loss, but an insurance nightmare.
Oh, worried about the wind and the surf, particularly the surf, with what's going on here. The beach can't take it. These houses can't take it. It hurts economically to Buxton. It hurts the folks with the houses, people that vacation here, our community, everything. Please help us. We need the help. It's very concerning. We need some help here.
North Carolina officials are now saying that action is needed after 11 homes have collapsed into the sea. In fact, the North Carolina Insurance Commissioner recently visited Buxton.
So I think the first thing would be to have a declared state of emergency for this portion of North Carolina. That would release some more federal funding. That would release, frankly, a little bit more empathy from people, I think, that think of this as just an individual home problem. This is not just one or two homes. This is the bulwark. This is the first line of defense for the rest of North Carolina.
It's got to be just a brutal scene for you.
It is. Well, that's my house there.
That is your house?
Yeah, that's my house.
What's going to happen?
We are shoring up the foundation today. We're going to sink some pilings in there and sister them in. And then we just bought a lot yesterday, about a quarter mile back here. We're going to move it.
You're retreating, essentially, right?
Unfortunately, we've been here since '81.
While frustration is growing from residents after repeated home collapses left debris scattered along the shoreline and prompted multiple National Park Service cleanup operations.
But if they can't be moved, ultimately they need to be torn down. I think the long-term environmental, generational effects that this is going to have on our society, our community, with all these contaminants and the toxins falling into the water, and potentially, causing long-term effects on everybody, children in the future. I just think it needs to be taken into consideration and all of these homes torn down.
Residents and civic leaders have brought to point the economic stakes of inaction, citing that Hatteras Island's role as a major tourism engine for Dare County in the state is key to the success of the Outer Banks.
This is a daily drip of resistance, and it's ongoing. Every day people come out and look to see, is my house still here? Is that house still here? It's a vigil, and it's going to keep continuing until things are addressed or the properties are all gone.
Dare County generated $2.1 billion in visitor spending in 2024. And that's why residents say this is not just a local issue, it's a state and national problem.
The homeowners insurance or whatever, however it's handled, everybody needs to get involved and come together to get these homes out of the water.
Some insurance companies have already begun to scale back their operations with coverage. One message is clear by the state officials. They say the key to progress will be sustained public pressure and bipartisan cooperation. There's no short-term solution, there's no long-term solution, but this is happening. It is very real. On the Outer Banks in Buxton, North Carolina, Robert Ray, Fox Weather.